morning, everyone. Radio Land, we are broadcasting from the KC station at a rough location. We're at a KC station. If you're one of us, you'll know where we're at. There's other people around the world that will join in this conversation. Other members of the world, they're allowed to join this conversation if you got pre-approval. So if you don't have pre-approval, you're spying in on us. We're not going to like that too much. So don't do that, if you don't want to have some problems with us. So anyways, here's what I'm going to say. What I'm saying is that I'm hearing there's some problems going on now that, Russia's kind of getting a little upset. I understand there's something that, and I'd like for Putin himself to say, hey, what things exactly, specifically, are you upset about, that we can correct for you? What specific things are you upset about that we can correct for you? I like Russia myself. I like Eastern. I think of Russia as Eastern Europe when I think of it. I feel like there has to be some way of interconnectedness. Like we don't have to have countries as much as interconnectedness. We need to have systems that benefit each other. And that's where my integrated systems technologies come in handy. Because we can take the best. We can take the best of the old and new. There's landfills out there that are just going to be mined for all the great stuff. There's all these old transistors and landfills. There's all sorts of fine marbles, fine colored stone, wood, metal. This is like Boston's dream. Great St. Paul firefighter. And, it's a great way to do it. If you want to get, things need to be kind of cleansed every once in a while. Some things just don't look like right, the person doesn't go, you just gotta let God kind of let aside kind of how things evolve. And you take things like Minneapolis, for example. Minneapolis really got hit by Herman Rule big time back in the 60s. And to some extent, I think that might have been a foreign cemetery. There were some neat things in there. And also, our town had Skid Rows. And Skid Row was a place where people could afford to live, but they could have a day labor place to work at until they were able to get out of their situation. Now we have a government that, just kind of gets into people's lives and won't let them escape. And it seems kind of like a form of almost getting completely helpless. So, I don't feel that's why I don't feel they're the answer to these problems. I feel like the old model of church-based things where a person's sick and they need to be brought back to life. There's they can't afford insurance. This is good for the private market too, because eventually people are going to see all this. This is essentially how capitalism fails and turns into socialism, because people will see this capitalism as not being different than socialism. They'll say, what's the point in doing all this extra stuff and not getting basic services in return? And so that's how they do it. That's how it really gets imposed. There's also, we've got a cultural thing stripped. Other parts of the world that has occurred too. There's some people that really hate the old world in this world. And I'm not a fan of them, because you know what? People seem happier in this modern world. I ask you that. You can dream as much as you want about a grand future, but look at the facts. Are people happier with the modern structure?